Alright, I'm watching.
Oh, that's up. You get the invite.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Son of a... How skinny you are.
I swear I'll kill you. I can take you. Die already so I can take your stuff. I swear I'll kill you. must kill.
That's it? That's all you've got? There you are. You must die.
possible answer.
Die.
Digital. Hehehe. $999. I think I got about 20 or so. No. Just melee necro. About 3 necromancy overhauls. One overhauls the spell, one overhauls the whole class, and one overhauls the summon amount. Spoiling the undead army, they don't show up. Oh yeah, and another mod called Enhanced Magic. As long as your skill levels up, it increases it. Oh, now they show up. Glowing mushroom. What? Right hand, left hand. I don't have dual wield on destruction yet. Any damage that you do to an enemy of any kind of damage source has a chance to trigger a kill scene. So if you use a sword, you can do decapitation. If you do fists, you can break their backs or their necks and so forth. It's on sale for 15. I don't know. might try to help, but right now I need a pinch. Yeah, Skyrim has actually been a game that's been for sale for $60 for a few years now. Oh, he killed my minions. Yeah, but like I said, it's better with Xbox for mods. There's actually, if you really want the best ones, you have to play on PC. It's possible. Yeah, there's a certain necromancy mod that you can get on there. It actually goes in depth on how real necromancy is supposed to be. And combine that with the undead mod. Perfect combo for necromancy. Stronger versus stronger. There's a reason why I have so many. Have you ever played Skyrim before? That's why. Yeah, the Mages Guild doesn't actually have a Mages Guild. Instead, it's actually a major city. It's however you want to play it. You have to make sure it says special edition and that it comes with all DLCs. I think it was like Hearthfire, Dawnguard, and I think maybe one more. Get up my army! Of course. I knew he was gonna aim for me. That's one down. See, this one's an overlord. Which has all those. The Xbox also has a certain mod that's kind of similar to being a pirate, but you don't have to play the pirate, then you go for a spell book, and what you could do, you can actually store a corpse in the water and then bring it back when you need it. And even that one necromancy mod I told you doesn't work really well on the Xbox, it's still really good. Because with your undead, you could talk to them and actually equip them, force equip the gear on them. Just to let you know, you won't be able to get the ones I'm talking about. You can, you just gotta be careful which one you choose. Oh yeah. There's actually a stone here. Now if you activate it, once a day you can summon all dead bodies around you for free. But there's a little trick for it to do it anytime you want. Nope, there's a side quest that you can do that lets you use Ethereum, which is a special resource. You do that to unlock the forge, you have to fight a whole bunch of Ethereum. Whenever you get there, you have that piece put together, and you place it. That Ethereum is enough for one item: a staff, a shield, or a circlet. If you craft that circlet, any current standing stone you have, and you have it that circlet equipped, and you go to activate another standing stone, that first one will usually disappear, but with that circlet, it will catch it, it'll equip onto the circlet. So if you equip the summon the standing stone and activate the one that gives you necromancy first, or the summon once per day, put the circlet on, go to any other standing stone that you want, activate that, and that thing will go to the circlet. So then all you have to do is unequip and re-equip the circlet to refresh the timer. And you can favorite it too. Just like how you see my spells right here. Me? Yeah, you already saw them in that favorite tree. Portal to Manatus? Whatever, it gets me closer to Whiterun. Yeah, they brought the Mages Guild back during ESO, but they kind of took it out for this one. Oh yeah, don't mind that, that's part of a mod.
Yourself well, you could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, an order of... and we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Yes, the one that's on sale for 15 comes with it.
Not for me to... the old man's got it. If you go to him...
And you don't have to become a vampire if you don't want to. You can stay as a mortal, or you can choose to become a werewolf. Yeah, the vampire and werewolf.
I've been looking for you.
And ESO actually first came out in Skyrim.
Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Damn, my spell's too weak to summon this bastard. Here, I thought I have a giant.
Blood on the wind today. Good hunting for us.
I'm about to head that way now. I don't need potato plants. I'm undead.
Fortune smile. Take a look.
No. Oh yeah, whenever you see that backpack, that's part of a curation mod. Curation mods do not take the trophies from you. But it does cost money to get it. Or get them. I'm not gonna get any more enchants at the
May
moment.
your road lead you to warm sands.
Yeah, I probably should install the cheat room so I can hijack the enchantments. Oh well, what's done is done, and it's finally working correctly now. Yep.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
I'm gonna have to write it down and send you a picture or something.
whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
What
I
I
just can't
want
fill an order this size
is
on my own. Why don't you swallow that
ingredients
stubborn pride of yours and ask your
for
Lord
potions.
I'd sooner bet my knee to open storm.
I have a mod that increases its potency and duration compared to my skills, and doing that will also increase its value. That's the only way I'm gonna get money.
Spare coin for a poor beggar.
You're not watching it on PlayStation? Well, that's fine. Tried doing a share play and he completely got mad at me. The what? What did you get? You topped off, didn't you? Just like the mod load order. You should put that. That's a very, very low priority. I played this game over 100 times. I just gave my... I don't think you can get that one for PS4. But I do know you can make your merchants rich with 10,000 gold. Every castle is different, but this is the castle for here. I mean, did you forget about the shouts? Fusrota.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Oh, shut up. See? There's just a mage. I'll take that.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let...
That one's a must.
Come on then. The Jarl will want to
See?
speak to you personally.
The mage area usually has this. Enchant your weapons and armors. This is for your potions. And the foreign guard, you're in the way of me taking that buck.
To discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Ooh. Yeah, bitch. What was that? Illusion? No. Restoration? No. Alteration? Yes. Thank you. No, I don't need that cheat chest. Legendary Red Eagle. No, I don't need trolls slain. Ah, Lost Legends. You know that quest I told you about for the circlet? You get the quest from reading this book. It's all the spells and everything from the mod installed. I'm not doing that. Only if I plan to sell it. Let me see if he has my book first.
There's a tranquility in magic. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess.
Conjure Black Horse. Why do I want to conjure a horse? I don't need a horse. I got an army of undead to lead. Yeah, it usually does. And this one also provides a bound bow and bound dagger. And bound claymore and battle axe and so forth. Yeah, but I can only pick a certain amount. Soul Trap is good. It's a good way to spam for conjuration. I might buy that one just so I could do that. No, I need Raise Dead. This is true. The reason why I want Raise Dead, because with the mod, it removes the level requirement and also provides the undead with health regain. Yep, except for strangulation, chest morph. Strangulation. Absorb 18 points of health per second from a target for 3 seconds. I think that was a creation mod. This one turns a low-level enemy into a harmless creature for 30 seconds. Or until they take damage. Turn lesser undead. Basically, all it does is whenever you do that, you make the undead flee.
You know, if
Maybe.
got the aptitude.
I was planning to use potions. It is. It's the next tier up of the one I have, which is Oak Flesh. I'd rather earn my money through this. being raised dead. I have a mod that amplifies it, the time duration, removes the level requirements of the creatures that I can use it on, and also adds a passive health regain. I told you that I have a mod that increases my duration as long as my alchemy skill increases. Any potion. Flowers don't work with each other. See? No. I need to go to a cooking pot for that. Except for that flower. And by the way, the higher the value of the potion, the faster you level. It's another. How do you see 53 whenever I didn't even see it hit 53 yet? Cheater. No, I'm saving it for blood potions. Which one? There's... What do you think of that? $18,000. Great. I just maxed it. It can. Let me know when you see the screen. The alchemy. Oh, you're that far behind. Oh, that. I'm short 1 point to do it. Say I could... Because then it goes to legendary, and then from there I can level it up all over again. Yep, and I don't lose the points. I'll save for later. Yes, I think so. It's because I don't have the other mod enabled, the legendary skills. What it does is actually increases it for every legendary, and it goes up to 500 instead of 100. Or should I back out and go add it? It should. Let me save first. Did it put you on hold or? Fucking hot. Quit vapping. Okay. Maybe. I just need to find it now. No. You can see my screen? You can see the mods? No, that's just my library of installed. There it is. My question is, can you see my mod list?
Yes, I can.
You can. Well, that's just order. Fenderix Part 1. Skyrim unofficial patch. This just removes the patch from, or a small patch from the last one, making it where Necromage still affects the way it was before the patch. Because if you consider undead, then you get the Necromage perk in Restoration. Anything undead, including yourself, has increased buffs of anything, including enchantments. Part 2, quick start. Basically, whenever you start the game, it puts you through that cutscene every fucking time. This just lets you skip it. Here's a skeleton. Skeleton must be placed here. Do not try to move it.
If I want to play as a skeleton, yes.
Yep. Or any other
Or
characters. Place it there.
Right underneath the quick start?
Yes. Place it anywhere else might crash your game whenever you try to select it in the creation. This is just an overhaul, random overhaul for the races. You don't have to get it if you don't want to. But if you're not playing a skeleton, I probably recommend it. This just makes it where my characters, of anyone I choose to create, will have plus 10,000 weight. That's all it does. Resurrection. As long as the person has not have their head chopped off, you can bring them back to life and have them resume their normal NPC duties, including allies. This right here actually adds a little bit of vampire magic, and all. Other than that, it mainly makes it where how a vampire is supposed to be. Instead of getting stronger as you starve, you get stronger as you feed. Here's the necromancy. It's the one that lets me summon anything I want and also increase the levels or the whole most of the park trees. That's the one I use to be able to summon 99. Even though it says any of the necromancy spells is permanent, it's not. It's a lie. So it's mainly for summoning.
Oh, it's a cake.
Yep. It's the main one you want to get to summon all you want without having to get the perk. There's another overhaul mod that you can remove this one and this one. Well, yeah. And get that one, and you can increase your limit to about 30.
Why would you need 999?
Because with some of them with a crazy long timer, they like to get stuck sometimes. And I don't know where they are. So whenever, if they're currently set as a dead thrall, they're not dying anytime soon. You know? There's the one I was talking about that changes the raised dead skills. And Dread Zombie is a melee tank. This one makes it where they can get their weapons faster, even when they die and get resummoned. Their weapons would teleport to their hands instead of looking for it like a dumb shit whenever it was right there next to them when they spawned.
Do they have a bound staff?
No.
Oh. You have a bound greatsword.
Yes.
I get the feeling you'll probably run that with bound armor. This way you're literally like Ainz.
Actually, Ainz is a magic caster. He only uses the greatsword and everything whenever he's not a magic caster.
Right.
But there's this. It gives me all the standing stone powers. So if you want to do that glitch and everything, do not use this. Otherwise, if you don't care about doing the mass summon, then go ahead and use it. It will amp up your magic and health and everything like you saw my character. This just keeps it that in the base game, whenever you raise an undead, after it dies or runs out of time, it'll turn to ash. Which is really fucking annoying. So that's to stop it. This is what I'm using right now to help buff up my potions to sell. This one just makes it where I can harvest more without the perk. This is the one that increases the duration and also the money price or value. This right here, if you do that one quick start that I told you, there'll be a book on the table where you start after you get your hands freed. You activate the book, you activate the power, and then you could enchant as much as you want on anything. This right here just makes it at the novice level. Anytime you put a legendary rank, you can unlock the next perk, making it stronger for the skill and not the novice area. This right here lets you disenchant just about anything, about 99.9%. Damn zone, bitch. Infinite mining because, well, anything you mine is limited and it's fucking annoying.
Alright, let's go back to playing.
One time, and I have Marry Me, Serana. You know the before I go back, you know the standing stone I told you about? Yes. Where you can have every power? This one makes the power stronger. I forgot one more. No, I don't need that. Oh, what extra perks? Yeah.
Grim Apothecary.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll get to Unchained. Perk overhaul. I can't believe I forgot this one.
Whoa, I might be able to start doing my taxes already. You son of a bitch.
What do you think? Infinite perk points, but you have to do something to do it, or level up faster?
Infinite perk.
Sure say no, I had to go into lockpicking skill tree to unlock it.
And you can and that gives you more experience. Doesn't it? Da, 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 da. Conjure Dragon Apostle? What?
It just makes it work as summon a dragon, but the base game already offers that ability.
So when you use a bound, does that up your conjuration and the weapon skill, or just the weapon skill?
Just the conjuration, the weapon skill levels up whenever you actually use it.
Or if your conjuration, the legendary.
So if you summon a two-handed weapon, you up your conjuration when you start attacking enemies and keep smacking them before they die, then it levels up your two-handed. You summon a sword, then it's gonna do the same thing, but instead of two-handed, it's gonna be one-handed. And I'm letting you know now, the mods are not as good as Xbox and not as good as PC. PC being the best, Xbox second, PS4 third.
And?
Use your phone and pull up on death. YouTube video or anything.
Said undeath?
Yes. It's a mod.
Found it.
Got done eating, so I'm outside. They also made the quest optional. You could either be a good Samaritan and stop the process, or you can completely take over the quest line and turn yourself into a lich.
Why wouldn't you turn yourself into a lich?
Some people just like being a goody two-shoe. Yeah, there went one zombie. Let's see, the reason why a lot of people like playing as a Breton is because their natural abilities, becoming a vampire, and a necromage perk, and I think the the other DLC. Like
lets you turn into a lord.
No, the other DLC, what it does,
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the
you
ongoing
could do apothecary or something. It's a different type of quest line, and they have, if you kill the boss in that area, you can have a gear that gives you more magic absorption. All those combined, any spells that hit you just refills your magicka.
There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is simply energy to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do so.
And if you want to be overpowered even for legendary difficulty, you can do it with base game without the mods. It's called the restoration loop.
Yes?
But you need a couple things before you can do it. You need to get your enchanting up to a certain point. You need to get after your enchanting's up, you need the enchanting fortify alchemy and enchanting, and smithing. Preferably the first two. Enchant every piece of gear you can with alchemy. Empty all your gear out besides the ingredients that you need to craft the potions. You craft that one potion, you drink it. Oh, sorry. You unequip the gear of alchemy, you drink the potion, you re-equip the gear, craft a new potion, and repeat. And the strength of the potion keeps increasing every time you do this. If you go too high, you'll cause your game to crash. So make a save before you do it and after you complete it. Ingredients is certain fish, or 2 different fish, yellow flour combined with salt. With that, you can make any of your enchantments ridiculous. If you put health on just about everything, you could probably jump off the tallest mountain and still live. There's another cheese you can do too. In base game. You ever thought about being a #1 assassin? Oh, you know that first area I started in fighting the Imperials and he's like, unlock the door? Right.
To discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Covenant? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord,
Okay. I needed a mixture.
It's in the most
Alrighty.
immediate danger. If that dragon
No,
is
I mean about my
The
taxes.
Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's
I had to
side
double
and
check to
attack
make
him.
sure I actually had the right
We
one.
should not.
I'll not stand idly by
Yeah, you
while
know
the
how I was
dragon
talking
burns
about
my hold and slaughters
that
my
one
people.
area.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse
Or
me,
he wanted me
I'll
to
return
unlock
to
the
my
gate so we
duties.
could proceed.
That would be best.
Right.
Well done. You
Well,
sought me out on your own initiative.
if you crouch
You've
and
done
equip
right
a
brother
dagger
service. I
and
won't
keep
forget
smacking
it.
Ralof behind him, you can
Take
get
this
your
as a small token of my esteem.
one-handed and stealth up to
Is
100.
Another thing you could do for me.
You can do it in base
Suitable
game
for
too.
someone of your particular talents.
And Ralof doesn't die
Come,
there, so
let's
you
go
can just
find
keep smacking him.
Faramir, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related
Is that how
to
you're gonna spam your
dragons and
conjuration skill?
rumors of dragons.
Conjuration skill, you don't have to do it there. You just need Soul Trap and a dead body. But doing that, you can max out your stealth perks. Whenever you're fighting, you could crouch to temporarily disappear and attack, and you could sometimes do an instant kill. You just keep repeating that till you can kill just about anything.
Someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can... Yes. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous... Straight to the point. I, learned of a... Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt... Ah! The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already... You'll have to see...
So angry, he can hardly stand it. Father promised me a new dress days ago. Now where is it? It takes a while to make a dress, Daddy. You have to be patient.
This is why I go to Bleak Falls Barrels, because it stops you from going back and forth. You go there, pick up a stone, come here, and you can completely skip it.
How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me. About the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do?
If you want to sell anything
the
to any
watchtower?
merchant, you need to up
No,
your
my
speech.
It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good.
Yeah, I should have known that this one was the correct one.
I might need to reload.
We'll take it from here.
Why?
The legendary mod didn't take effect.
Head down to the barracks.
How can you
for some
tell?
food and rest. Burn it.
Whenever I was looking at the skills. It doesn't have the option.
Irileth, you've got...
I have a question for you though.
Huh.
How much did you spend on Genshin?
35.
Oof.
But that's the only time I've ever put money into it. Hey, you know the best part about the way that I have my taxes set up?
Mm-hmm.
I have a retirement plan, right?
Alright.
So anything that I put into that isn't taxed.
Nice.
I've got almost 1,000 in there.
And load order is important. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something. I tried to hold save to save. Reorganize the mods help.
Here, better gather some gun. And get down there.
Okay, I'll just try again.